Hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Naukri Campus Expert Speak session. I Arna, and I'll be hosting the session for today. So, today's topic, how to build AI products that get you hired for your first job, is extremely relevant, especially for students and freshers trying to break into AI, product, or tech roles. Because while AI is everywhere today, very few candidates actually know how to use it in a way that helps them get hired. And that's exactly what today's session is going to focus on. Most students today are learning AI through some courses, tutorials, or certifications. But when it comes to interviews, the gap becomes very, very clear. So the question is no longer do you know AI? It's actually what have you built using AI that solves the real problem. And that shift from learning to building is what we'll be addressing today during the session. Now, let me introduce you to our speaker for today. We have with us Naivedya Jain, Staff Product Manager, AI Platforms at Walmart. Welcome, Naved.
Hey, thanks for welcoming me. Hi
Yes.
everyone. Thanks for joining in. Hope you all are excited. Uh, yeah, Arna.
Yes. So Navedya brings over 11 years of experience across Paytm, and Money, and now Walmart, where he is building AI platforms that are used for real high-stake business decisions. His work has contributed to over $180 million in business impact, which is very, very great. He has improved large scale systems across global teams and focused heavily on making AI reliable and usable in production environments. What makes this session particularly valuable is that it's not theoretical. You'll get hands on practice how to build AI products. It's grounded in real world product thinking and how that translates into skills that actually get you hired. So, in today's session, you can expect three things: a clear understanding of how AI products are actually built beyond demos, a practical walkthrough of creating an AI chatbot, which you can showcase, and most importantly, clarity on how to present your work in a way that stands out to recruiters. With that, I'll invite Navedya to take it forward. Navedya, over to you.
Sure, 100%. Hey, hi everyone. Thanks for joining in. This session, as Arna rightly mentioned, is about how can you make AI your lethal weapon? How can you essentially leverage AI to stand out amongst the crowd and get hired and build careers that compound? Now, already Arna has touched upon it, but just very briefly, like you, I also started few years back, uh, and over the years, I have been essentially working in different companies, building different capabilities. But one thing that I have observed for sure, people who are successful in their careers, especially if they are in corporate, it's because of their practical learnings. It has nothing to do with theory that is there. So that's one of the things that I've kept in, and that's why I actually wanted to conduct this session for you guys. That hey, how can you go about building something, not talking about it, because frankly everybody can talk, but there are only few builders. Like everybody can watch reels, but there are only few creators. It's only the creators who make money. Same thing happens here. It's only the builders who get noticed and then get hired. So that's what we will do today. Just a very quick reality check that I actually want to give you guys. Hiring, the way companies used to hire like 1 year back, 8 months back, it has completely changed. Now most of the companies use AI to screen people. They on an average just spend 6 seconds. Imagine you wrote the entire page, 2 pages, 3 pages, and you kind of made everything in your resume, but it was only screened for 6 seconds. So I'm not saying resume is not important. Resume is extremely important for you, but only resume will not land you anywhere. And there are 250 plus applicants per job role. So a lot of applications come in, and it's only the people who stand out actually get calls. So when you are saying that, okay, I'm applying, but I'm not getting call, hey, by the way, what you are doing, just circulating one paper will not do anything. So this is towards moving beyond. First things first, your resume is still very important in the sense that it should have the right keywords that are in there. But apart from keywords, they should be able to see what you have created. Like when you go to any restaurant, for example, I want to have chaat and pani puri, I will actually go at the shop, look at how many people are standing, see how they are preparing it, and then go there. Same thing happens here with when they are hiring. They want to now see that, okay, what you have created. Second thing is, now everybody has a degree. What separates you is what you have built, shipped, and demonstrated with your own hands. It's very important, especially when you are breaking into career. It's not about, okay, sir, I did a degree from XYZ college. Okay, fine, but so did 1,000 other people. What's the difference that you are carrying here? The difference that you can showcase is, okay, I have created something. And companies right now want to hire people who are builders. Earlier, companies would prefer people who would essentially either can talk in lengths because they wanted to hire 1,000 people. Nowadays, they are like, hey, I just want five people who can build everything, who can also communicate, but most importantly, can do things themselves with AI. They can actually supercharge our business. So that's one of the main change that we are essentially seeing. And why AI is a lethal weapon for you is because earlier building something would take days, months, and all. Even a simple website would actually taken a lot of time. Nowadays, you can actually construct it very quickly. In fact, this very presentation which you are seeing, I have actually made using AI. So it increases the speed by almost to the factor of 10-15x. And then AI essentially what it does is it brings all the world's knowledge to you and the meaning to you uh, in a matter of seconds. So I mean, if you cannot be a senior engineer, you can actually prompt and ask it, think it like a senior engineer, think it like a senior product manager, and it will essentially kind of improvise your responses. Plus more, and this is what I love, zero excuses. You can't code, AI can help you. You can't design, AI can help you. You can't write, AI can help you. You can draft better emails. You can, even without knowing coding, you can build things. Even without knowing design, AI can actually help you. By the way, I have seen people in the age of 50, 55, 56, they actually come and build something with AI. So imagine if 56-year-old person is doing, then I mean, you are literally wasting your life if you are not doing it in your 20s. It's free to use mostly. Chat GPT, Gemini, Claude, you name it, it's free. And then paid versions are there. So idea is start with free, and then as you improvise, get a paid version. And most importantly, your proof is better than a talk. Imagine you going and 20 other people saying, hey, this is what I have learned in college, this is what I did in project, versus, hey, here's something that I built for you. Can we spend 2 minutes? I can actually showcase you. That should be your elevator pitch. And uh, as you want to proceed forward, because you are starting in your new career, right? AI native professionals will outrun and outgrow peers by 3 to 5x. So if someone who doesn't have the AI skills, he is suppose making 20 lakhs when he has 2 years of experience, I will not be very surprised if someone who is AI native making close to a crore rupees. It's not very rare. I mean, AI gives you that capability, but using AI is important. So that's there. Now with that, the best time to learn AI was yesterday. uh, by this time you should all know it. The second best time is right now in this session to build something. So whatever I will walk through, I would want you to go back. uh, if I've told you to build a chatbot, my expectation is every one of you would create a bot for a cause. I'll show you examples on how you can create it, but I want every one of you who is genuinely interested in their careers to actually spend 5 minutes and build it. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes, frankly. We'll start with a live demo. So enough of talking. We'll go and build our own AI chatbot. So that's we will build live, and you don't need to know coding for that. uh, Before I proceed forward, on a scale of 1 to 5, did you guys are you guys excited about it? 5 means you are excited, 1 means you are not. Anything in between means okay, you're partially excited. Show me more. So just can you guys quickly provide inputs? Quickly. 1 to 5. 5 means you are excited. You are there with me. You are not feeling sleepy. 1 means oh okay. What about others? Quickly. I see only 3 responses. Come on, so many people have joined in.
Navedya, we are even getting 10, 20, 100.
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
Yes.
I am unable to see that, but yeah, awesome, cool. So let's move on. Arna, you are excited, right? You can
Yes,
also,
I am
yeah.
also very excited and I'm
Okay,
eager to learn.
awesome. Okay, so for today, what we'll use is we'll use a website called chatbase.co. It allows us to create chatbots easily. If you are a developer, you can code it also, but for most of you, it is actually useful to essentially learn using this tool because this is free to use and it creates instant impact. At the end of the day, when you are reaching out to recruiter, you want to create instant impact. So what you need to do is log in. So I'm sure all of you have a Google account, so you just need to log in. Let me log in with mine. Let's say continue. Okay, it'll ask you, hey, what's your workspace name? So new workspace, whatever you want to name it, right? I'm just naming it. I am assuming, right, all of you are in a sense native to using new technologies. Now obviously when you land in, the button you need to click is create a new AI agent because we are creating a new one. So now what does chatbase allow you to do is you can actually fetch an entire website also, or you can fetch your resume also. So suppose you want to apply to Naukri.com and you want to apply with them. Now, one thing you can do is when Naukri has an opening, then you would apply to that. Another smart way would be you would find someone on LinkedIn from Naukri.com and you will share this chatbot. So this is the link that I am giving it. That see, this is the link for resume.naukri.com. So I am just giving it the resume. It is fetching all the details that are available on the website. So Arna, we are building a chatbot for your team. So just in case your team needs it, they can use it afterwards. So
Sure, Navedya.
okay. Okay. So now what it does is it has fetched a lot of links. So it has basically crawled the entire website. Now, what I mean by crawl, see, all the engineers use fancy words for very simple things. Crawling means I got all the data of the website. Basically, whatever text is written in, we can actually we get that data true in here. Now let's go about training the model. Ooh, okay. So now when I said train new model, this is the AI agent. This is how it's looking like. Okay, I'm a fan of dark theme. I want what? Orange color reply to be here. And let's make it a little bit more exciting by giving it an image. Okay. So I don't know if you have watched this cartoon, but I was a fan of this cartoon. It's a very sarcastic one. It's called Droopy. For those of you who like sarcasm, this is a good one. Okay. So let's take the image of Droopy. Okay, use image. Yeah, okay, looks good. Okay, now it will ask you that, okay, what model you want to choose. See, first step we did was very simple. I uploaded what the website is, then I gave it the model, right? That, okay, this is the model which will use the data from the website, so whatever data is, and then I'll give it some context. So here I'll write the context, hashtag you are a bot of Naukri resume writing service. Your job is to help people answer questions about the service, pricing, etc. etc. See, I am using simple English, right? I'm just telling it what you have to do. That doesn't require a very kind of special brain, 200 plus IQ. This is something which you can do very in a very simplistic manner. Now, keep your responses funny, whimsical, but at the same time precise, and use lots of emojis. Every reply should be in less than 200 words. Don't exceed this limit. And do not divulge from the data provided in training. So see, I am telling it, yeah, that do not divulge from data provided in training means I am telling explicitly AI to behave in a specific manner so that it doesn't make up the answer, and then refrain from answering on topics you do not know. Now see, once that all of that is done, see this small little button that is there, it's called continue with free. So I'll click on this continue with free. See, they hide that, smart people they are. Now let's, okay, so this is how my bot will work like. Okay, what do you do? So see, it will start answering that, okay, I am Naukri resume writing sidekick. Here's what I can help you without drinking coffee. Explain Naukri resume services, guide you on what to choose, process and timelines, other recruiter connection, resume display. Okay, if I am a fresher, what is the plan I should purchase? Okay, nice. Fresh out of the oven candidate. For freshers, you basically choose between text resume, and then it answers and it also tells the pricing of it, visual resume. If your budget is tight, if you want to stand out more, this is what you can do. See, it's a complete full-fledged bot. What is the email ID I can reach out to? So you can reach out to this email ID. This is the call center. Arna, I'm assuming this is your email IDs, right?
Uh, yes, Naivedya, this is for fast forward. For Naukri Campus, we have a different segment.
Got it. Okay. So guys, wherever the opening is there, right? What I want you to do. So instead of, so suppose they ask, hey, we are hiring for someone for this particular company. What you can actually do is, when you send the mail, also send the link to the bot. Sir, you know what, I have also, here's my resume, by the way. I actually saw that the website, like for example, this is how I would reach out to Naukri Forward. I'll say, hey, I reached out to your website and I was looking at so many things, and I felt that your job assistant still can be made better. You know what? I have created one more bot for your website, and this is the link of the website. Now, instantly, the recruiter will start thinking, oh, you know what? This guy actually knows how to do something with AI. He's not just talking the talk, he is actually walking the walk. So uh, that's the important thing that you can bring in. What you can also do is, suppose I want to share it with all of you so that all of you can use it. So what I'll do is, I'll go to this button, click on deploy. Deploy means I want to put it somewhere. Now if you want to integrate it with Slack, Instagram, Messenger, anywhere you want to do, you'll have to upgrade it to their paid versions. But for simply sharing it in your resume, I would actually go to deploy, and then I'll click on manage, and then I'll click here on embed, and then I'll say enable chat widget, and then I would see a bunch of code, but I don't have to worry, because when I select chat widget, I can select on iframe, and I can just select this source. See, here's the link that you see again, right? I went to deploy, I clicked on manage, I clicked on embed, I clicked on chat widget, and I basically just selected iframe and I copied this source. By the way, video recording will be available to you so you can see it again there. Now, what's the benefit of this is that I have a link ready to be shared. And this is Naukri Fast Forward. And here also I can ask questions. I can share it with all of you also. Keep in mind that this is a free version, so only few you would be able to kind of only few of you would be able to use it. And I have also shared it with you, uh, and so you can share it so some of the people can give a try.
Sure, sure, Navid.
Okay. Now this allows you to create your resume. Now how you can actually integrate it, right, in any of the resumes that are there. For example, I'll show you my own resume. So what I do is, I'll also mention this builder section, and here I essentially enable people to basically embed it as a hypertext so that people can click in and go there. For example, here for, so this is one of the tools that I have created, and for that I've posted a link. Similarly, whatever bot you have created, you can actually post a link directly in your resume also. Hey, you can click and check out the bot that I've built. And there are so many bot ideas you can actually do. You can create it for different type of books. You can actually create it before, for your assignments also. You can create bot for ticket bookings. So many things you can do for so many websites. There are so many use cases. See, the idea is not to create millions of chatbot. Idea is, for the first time, you can showcase that you can actually build something with AI very quickly. And then there are multiple sources also which you can look at it. So you can embed your own resume also if you want to. For example, I can train this on my resume also if I want. I just need to drop the file of my resume, and this will be trained on my resume also. So those things you can do. And then, as I said to you, you can just embed it and show it on your website also. If you guys want, I can train it once more, at this time on my resume. Anna, we have time, 5 more minutes, we can do that.
Yes, yes, Navid, please take your time. We are getting responses. Ki please do it, sir.
Okay, sure, 100%. Let me create one for my own resume. So suppose, see, I will not be available 24/7. Recruiter might reach out to me at different point of time. Nowadays, the world is globalized. US recruiter would also be there, and plus they will have millions of questions. So a smart person, what he will do is, he will not only create their resume but also train a bot on their resume, so that any questions that people have, it can answer. Now, so again, I'll go in and click new AI agent. Why did I delete my earlier agent? Simply because this is free version. Free version allows you to only create one AI agent. And so what I do is I purpose built it for the time being and then I delete it. I'm telling you ways in which you can save money also. Now, what I'll do is it gives me an option to set up sources manually. And here I can go here and then I can also load my resume here. So let's have a look. Okay, this is my resume. So I am uploading it here in my files. Done. So once I have loaded in, I will say train and continue. This is there. Uh, let's choose a different color this time. Okay, okay, cool. Looks good. Okay, now let's mention all the role that is there. So my role, you are an AI assistant. Your job is to highlight the achievements of Naivedya in front of recruiter. Keep a happy, engaging tone. Prefer emojis and precise responses. Share details to connect with Naivedya. If someone shows genuine interest, do not divulge from training data provided. See, I've just given it but 5 lines of instruction. And then again, continue with free. Here you have, so I continue it for free. And here you go. Okay. Uh, Tell me details about the person. See, it'll it is trained exactly on my resume. It will show all the details that I have added in my resume. So all these things I can do, and it will tell what are the things that I have done. So whatever is in your resume, it will tell that. Okay, is this person fit for AI slash ML product manager role at Naukri? I'm just typing it as an example. Let it complete. Also, one more thing which I want to keep is keep response in less than 200 words. Save to agent. So your recruiter can actually ask, right, is this person fit? Now it is actually telling whether that person is fit for the role or not. So all those details it can actually share. So this is how you can actually go ahead and build resume. And there are like, just when I'm talking to you guys, I'm thinking about so many ideas. Why cannot you create this bot for your own traffic police, or for the instructions for the for driver learning? How can people learn driving? By simply creating a bot, train it on the PDF that is provided for learning. People lack civic sense. What is the benefit of garbage disposal? Create a bot on it. Why you are going by old ways of creating PPT and all, right? I mean, don't, basically, when cars are available, don't ride donkeys. That's my only piece of advice to everyone, right? If you want to really kind of showcase yourself, showcase to the world you have arrived, and you have arrived in a car, not a donkey. And the way to do that is uh, basically follow what is there in trend today. People want to see things that are built with AI. So why not you put it on your LinkedIn post, right? That's much more better than, okay, I completed my degree, oh wow, everybody else does. So now the way now again, to deploy this bot, I can go ahead, click on chat widget, manage, and then enable this chat widget, go to iframe, and then copy the source. Okay, And then this link can actually be used by everyone for the details that are needed. One thing which I also want to talk about to you guys is it will also show you analytics of the previous chat that is there. What is the overall sentiment of chat and all, but this comes in pro accounts. And it has a lot of actions also. For example, I can invoke an action to file a complaint, or I can invoke an action to send an email. All those things I can actually do. And I can see all the chat logs also. For example, this is the overall conversation that happened. So when you share it on your LinkedIn, you can actually see who interacted and what did they interact with. And if you want to improve your model, that your response is better, you can also revise your answer and it will remember that, hey, like you can give it instructions to basically improve his responses. For those of you who have studied AI in your engineering, this concept is called reinforcement learning. See, such a complicated concept, and your teacher never told you this, that this is how you would actually go about improving your answers. People actually see the logs and they actually write an expected response so that AI learns this is how I should respond now. So you can actually improve the answer, each of these responses, right? And do the reinforcement learning as well. So next time the recruiter asks, hey, do you know reinforcement learning? You know, I have actually done it. And similarly, here's the confidence score that is coming. For those of you who have studied AI, ML, or computer science, might have heard of the term cosine similarity. This is the cosine similarity that is calculated in real time. So all these concepts are there. They are practical. In a sense, you have to build to actually learn them practically. Cool. Now, one more thing before I take a pause. Since a lot of you, I've created a playbook for you how to approach recruiters with what you have built. Don't only send your resume, send a demo link. Instead of saying, please find my resume attached, say, I built an AI chatbot with my entire background. Try and asking anything. This makes it unforgettable. And don't exactly copy this line. Otherwise, 500 of you or 1,000 of you who have joined will do the same. Don't do same, right? Make it more exciting, make it more engaging. Think of yourself as an engagement or as a post creator when you are writing an email. Like when a video is created, it has to be engaging. Similarly, your email has to be engaging. Otherwise, it will go into trash. You also need to, also you can do is write a LinkedIn post about how do you learn to actually apply AI in real life and you built a bot using it, right? Then the recruiters actually look at when people like it, and then recruiters actually start seeing, oh, this person has built this, let me reach out to them. So that's a much better way to essentially become visible. And you need to solve the problem. So if you have researched a company, you can build a quick prototype, whether it's a bot, whether it's something else that you are building with AI. You can actually send them, hey, this is the problem you are facing and this is the solution I'm thinking of, and you actually show them. And then you should send a follow up to the people. And basically people want to know, do you have a bias for action? Are you biased towards action, or you are only thinking and then nothing is happening? Can you actually go on the ground and actually uh, hit the rubber on the road? Are you someone who will drive a scooty pep, or you can drive a Hayabusa also? So in the world of hiring, that Hayabusa means you are able to execute. So are you that guy, or they are hiring someone who will just ride a normal scooter? They want to know that. The differentiator is people who actually take up the initiative, build and execute it. Now the thing would be, how do I actually learn AI? So I have created a very simple, this is available for free for everyone. You can go to this particular link. I'll share this link as well. Here you can actually look at the learning path. So I have created games for all of you. So basically you can go ahead and learn about AI by essentially completing this journey from the foundation to how AI works, how AI thinks, how you can build AI systems, how you can evaluate AI whether it's responding correctly or not, and what are some things that you can do in your daily productivity, which LLM is better than other one, right? So all those things you can actually do. I'll show an example. For example, LLM picker, if you click on it, it'll ask you, okay, I need to create a customer support bot and I want complex reasoning. So which model should I use and why? So it will tell you all those things. So these are like simple games that I have designed for you guys. You can complete the journey. The reason I have created is, right, don't find excuses. Start. I mean, I don't like people who tell excuses like, hey, I don't know AI. If you don't know AI, just go to it, spend few days in it, you will be a pro in AI. So this is the learning path that is there, and this is the link that I am sharing with all of you. So you can go it. It's completely free. It will remain free forever. Okay. So Arna, I've shared this link and AI with NJ1 also. That if people want to go ahead, they can do that also. Okay. So yeah, I am pretty much done. Uh, the only takeaway that I want to talk about is start building things, guys. Learn by doing, not by studying. 10 certificates, 20 certificates, doing a degree from IIT, doing a degree from IIM. Frankly, I get resumes from people who are actually applying for the role from really top notch universities, Stanford, Harvard, you name it. And they get a straight away rejection because my question is, you spent 10 years in life and you didn't build 10 things. Then what's the value of, right, showcasing everything? It's meaningless. Your degree doesn't mean anything. In fact, even if you look at the Naukri.com portal, if you look at the top leaders, they were not only that, okay, they went to the best college and just slept there. They actually built something. So start learning by doing, and start sending demo links, not only PDFs. Start sending them, hey, this is I have created also. It's good to showcase something. A picture is worth 1,000 words. A product is worth a million words. Worth a million words. So create small products, host it on Product Hunt, Kickstarter. You guys are already equipped to do that. And start today and learn by iterating. Get feedback, improve it quickly. Don't wait for a I'll create perfect one. Don't become Amir Khan of the world. Become someone who is ready to try out things and iterate very fast. The reason why Amazon became such a big company, because of relentless execution. Why Tesla became such a big company? Because of relentless execution. They were able to do things very fast. Build a small version, scrappy version. What would be there? People will make fun of it. So what? Let them make fun. And yep, thanks for it. My name is Naivedya Jain. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. AI with NJ tool I have already shared with you. Uh, the idea is now you should all go and build. Okay, Arna, I am done. Yeah, open for any
Thank
question.
yes, thank you, Navid. That was very insightful and very practical, and especially I liked how you emphasized on people making mistakes and learning, and then building the products and the chatbots. Like learn while like keep learning and keep making mistakes and keep asking questions.
Yeah.
Yes, so now we'll move into a short Q&A segment, but before that, like some questions were received a day prior. I would like to ask you, Navid, if a student is starting today with kind of say zero experience, what would be the first AI chatbot or a AI project you would recommend they should build, given that if the person is from engineering or non-engineering background for both the segments?
See, there is no one solution to it. How much
Hmm.
time it took me to create for Naukri? 2 minutes it took, right? For every company that you reach out to, create a specific bot for their problem. Just scrape the website. It takes what, one click it took to scrape, another click to essentially kind of uh, uh, give it the right context, few lines, and then I created the bot for it. So, for example, you are applying to a company, right? For example, you are applying to Paytm. Then think of the Paytm use cases. What problem people face? Okay, in Paytm, refund is an issue. Why not I create a refund bot? So make up sample data. You don't need actual data to do it. You just need to show them, okay, this can actually work. For that, you can go ahead and build those bot and share with their recruiter. Hey, I saw the opening in your refund team, and here's a bot I've built for refund. Please give it a try and let me know. Imagine the impact it would have versus, okay, here's my resume, and then that person throws it in their trash box. uh, Ideally that shouldn't be the thing. Having said that, after you'll reach out to 100 people, only one will reply. So make sure that you keep your like expectations uh, in the right zone. It's about when you reached out to 100 people. Naukri reached out to 10,000 people, then 1,000 people turned up, and this is Naukri.com. So if Naukri.com, which is like multi-billion dollar company, then obviously for us individuals also, the conversion numbers are not very high. So keep that in mind. You'll have to reach out to a lot of people to essentially make sure that you are heard.
Correct, completely correct, Navedya. And moving forward, the second, I would like to ask you, what are the some common mistakes you see, like freshers when they are applying for product roles or when they are building the AI chatbots from a fresher point of view? Like you might be having experience with people with 2 to I think 10 years of experience in the industry, but when a fresher is coming into the picture, what advice would you give it to them?
So one of the things which I've noticed, and sorry, I'll use a Hindi phrase, right, and then convert it back. Uh, so most of the people who reach out to me, hey, I want to be a product manager. The thing is, उन्हें कुछ बनने के लिए बनना है, कुछ करने के लिए नहीं बनना है. And that's the biggest problem where I am off. Like they want to become just for the title, they for the perks, privileges, and everything. They don't want to be there because they actually love it. And that's one of the biggest problem that I've seen. I didn't choose to be a product manager. It eventually happened because I was happened to like this, and then a founder within my company told, "Hey, why don't you move to product role?" I was like, "Okay." What the biggest problem that I see right now is having a fixed mindset and so-called passion loving. Follow your passion, dude. You are not even splendor right now. Why you're thinking about passion and all you discover after 5-10 years of fighting. You should just take up a problem and solve it. What's my goal? I just want to make sure that world is a better place to live in, and whatever contribution I can do, I'll do. If it involves coding, I'll do coding. If it's involve data analytics, I'll do data analytics. If it requires designing, I'll just find where I can find it more bearable, which is more understandable to me, and I'll bring that value. So the best way to showcase that, hey, you are of that category who is not like a passion teller, who is actually about doing it, is start building these small things. Start solving for small problems. For example, you can create a simple tool of how to book IRCTC tickets efficiently. Create a bot for it. Who is stopping you? Nobody is stopping you. Create a bot for how to open a bank account. Create a bot for how people can plan their SIPs, right? Create a bot for how to learn stock market, and then share it with your friends, share it with everyone. What I feel is missing. Passion is when you do things even when obstacles are there. It's not about, oh, I am passionate about, I want to be an investment banker. Are you want to be, but do you have the skill? Do you have the right knowledge or not? All those things you'll eventually realize. What's the point after in your 30s you realize, oh, this is what I don't want to do. Like, I mean, at least I myself have hated these people because I have not gone through a conventional path. When I was in college, the company which I applied to never used to come to my college, so I decided to write emails to founders, reached out to them, and then got a 6 months internship and then converted. Like, I seriously hate people who follow scripts, because you know what, AI is better in following a script. World needs more humans with thinking, not parrots who speak. So avoid being a parrot, avoid following that herd. That's my thought there.
Completely aligned with you, Navedya, on this. So we'll be moving forward with the Q&A sessions. So we have received multiple questions. Navidya, will you be taking it yourself, or should I ask them?
Either ways works.
So, okay, so I'll start with. So, the question is, how do I choose a problem worth solving instead of just building some random AI project? And the question is from a non engineering background.
Okay. So three things you have to keep in mind. Right. Is the problem, what is the frequency of the problem? Is the frequency of the problem, is it something that we face every day? For example, traffic problem I face every day. Or is it a one time problem? For example, something like cancer, it happens, right? But when it happens, it's very scary. So where in that problem scale on a 1 to 10, where is that problem lying, right? What is the frequency of the problem? Second thing that you have to care about is the problem a vitamin or a painkiller? For example, a lot of people face problems with how to do exercises in gym. Now you created a bot for it, right? Okay, is it a problem? Yes, it is. But is it a painkiller problem that people will pay for? Maybe not, right? So that you have to identify whether is the problem worth where people would actually invest and pay someone or not, right? So it has to be a painkiller problem. It has to, you need to know what's the frequency of the problem. And third is how many people face this problem, which is population chart, right? Is it something that a lot of people face, or is it something that fewer people face? So it's a very simple way of essentially looking at it. My idea is, when you are in your 20s, what you should actually do is, the best way to build that thinking sense is going to a website like producthunt.com and seeing which products are getting traction. The website is called Product Hunt. See which products are becoming successful, how which one is not becoming successful. All those things you can answer there. So let me share the link also. Uh, every day I would recommend you to spend a few hours on it. At least half an hour, half an hour you can spend every day. Look at the products that are getting traction. From there you will get a general sense, oh, these are the problems worth solving, these are the problems that are not there. And also see how those founders have approached it. That's one of the ways in which you can start building that sense, or we call it product sense.
Okay, thanks and thank you. Moving forward, second question with is, how do I know if my AI project is good enough to showcase in an interview or send it to a recruiter?
Okay. The moment you have created, if you have this fear, then dude, something is wrong with you. I am constantly telling you, right? The worst thing you can worry about is what other people are worrying about, right? So, even if it's a half baked, so what? Share it, man. It's better than you are essentially keeping it to yourself. See, one thing that you need to keep in mind, out of 1,000 people, only 200 people would build something. Out of that, only 50 people will share something. Out of that, 20, maybe two or three people would create it good enough. Your first version is never good. Do you think Microsoft thinks too much? Hey, should we launch this feature or should we not launch this feature and all? They would think about it, but at the time when they have finished it, even if it's 70-80% finished, they'll release it. They'll be like, whatever feedback will come, we'll take it, we'll improve it. That's how even websites function. If they also don't launch bug free, even if I go to Naukri.com, I'll find 100 bugs in next few hours, right? But have they not launched it? They launched it in 1990s. So think of it, right? You don't have to approach perfection. That's why I'm saying, don't be Amir Khan. Hey, I'll create the perfect product in the world. Guess what? You'll never create something useful. If your approach is, I'll launch something, get feedback, then I'll again improve it. I'll send to those people, hey, I'm creating this for first time, right? Please test it out. After that, you improve it. Or subsequently, when you improve it, then it becomes useful. It's not about building the perfect one. People who seek perfection are just one step closer to failure. So don't seek perfection.
Correctly said, Navita. Truly, I truly align with you on this. So, there is a question: is it better to build one strong project or multiple average projects?
It depends. Quantity also has its own quality, right? If you see, it depends on, if you want to create a lot of LinkedIn post and create a lot of visibility, I would say do multiple small projects than one big one. Because if one big one, only one post you will do, after how many days people who are your connections also will get bored. Hey, he is posting the same, right? And then you can stitch the entire journey through. And especially if you are applying for roles like product and all, it's better to show breadth, that okay, I can create a lot of things. And then if you are in data science and all those streams, right, I would say go deep and solve, right, create one problem statement, take it from scratch and reach it to nth level. So if you have a new model in mind, right, why not you create something and showcase? So because the questions will be like that only. So I would say ideally 2 3 projects you should do, 2 3 different personas you can cater to, build for them. And again, right, I mean, you don't have to be perfect in them, in either one of them, but you should have something to showcase. See, when you don't have the choice na, so there's a saying in English, beggars can't be choosers, right? So when you have nothing in your portfolio, all these questions are meaningless. First create a portfolio, then perfect it. At least I do it this way. I think of myself, hey, I am a beggar, I cannot choose. I create whatever I like and I'll build it. And this is the age to build a lot of things and try out. Wow, who knows what's a hit or a miss.
Correct, correct, Navid. Uh, Aligning with this, we have a question from a student that how can we quantify impact in the projects when we actually don't have real users?
See, there are multiple ways for doing it now. For example, you can use AI to act as user and then give feedback to you. Right? That's one way which will give you some general trends that are there. Another thing, see, the cost of prototyping is actually zero. All these concepts which you are talking about, right? All these questions are from 5 year old books. Hey, what is the what if how can we validate the problem before creating the product and all. Nowadays creating product is 5 minute job, man. Build the product and showcase to the world. Why do you want to, again, right, why do you want to ride a scooter in a world which is moving towards aircrafts and jets, right? So I mean, these are very old concepts. Now, though, it is build first, test it out, validate, and then refine. So, your approach should not be validate first, then build. It should be build first. First, build it. Showcase to 10, 20, 30 people. Show it to your connections. Ask them to try it out. If their feedback is positive, build even more. If their feedback is negative, then don't do it. Anyways, it will take one day for you to build it. So it's better to do it that way than floating those surveys and all those boring stuff. Like in today's day and age, if somebody circulates a survey before building a product, I am like, this guy would never be employed in organized sector. Like I really pray for that person.
Correct, Nivedita. So, students, we are towards the end of the session, and I'm taking last two questions. So, Nivedita, if you were in college today, what would you do differently to get into a top product company or in a top AI role?
What would I do differently? Good question. See, I'll tell you. I'll reverse the question. What I have done, which has actually benefited me, first and the foremost things, right? I think in Instagram all of you would have like 500, 600 connections. In Facebook you'll have 1000, 2000 connections, and whatever it is, all those you call it as mutual friends. Frankly, the most important thing in college you need to do is build very good friends, because those people will matter more than anything else. The reason I'm speaking to you is because, right, one of my friends who has been there is part of the company and he actually invited me. right? And similarly, I have opened opportunities for them. So first thing is identify 4 or 5 friends which are very important to you, that will do most of the job for you. That's the most important thing. Even in AI world, that is most important. Second thing is, in college, if I would have been in today's time, this is a wonderful opportunity for builders. I would actually go about experimenting with as many ideas as possible, and I'll keep like 12 months I have, I'll try out 12 ideas and see which idea is working. So that is one of the things that I would go about doing it. And then after I've built those 12 ideas, I can then showcase it later to, hey, this is what I've done during my college time. Like I've created AI with NJ with so many tools. You can also create so many projects. So that's what, and this is a do. This is I'm doing now. This you can done it do it from start also. So that's one of the things I would recommend. So and then don't worry too much about. Okay, it's counterintuitive. Don't worry too much about getting marks in life. Create a worry about creating a mark in life. To get marks, you have to mug up. To create a mark, you have to essentially have your basics sorted. Very good friends for life, right? Having a clear set direction. This is what I find exciting. This is what I not, and building the muscle to build things. So that's what I would recommend everyone. That if you want to create a mark in life, don't chase marks in life.
Okay, so Navita, if we like conclude the session and the highlight, what skills should you emphasize that students should focus? Like for students, if they're in engineering background for the fourth year, for the last 3 months, and someone who is in first or second year of college, how should their next 3 to 6 months look like if they want to be, if I say, stay relevant in AI careers specifically?
See, one thing, Arna, which I want to highlight, right? And this is an analogy that I often use, that if you look at one of the biggest books one of the great books that is written is Bhagavad Gita, right? Bhagavad Gita is actually a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. So think of AI as Krishna. There's nothing special about AI knowing everything, like God knowing everything. God will know everything. AI knows everything in the internet. But it was only the skill of Arjuna who could extract out the best from Krishna and then convert it into what we call it Bhagavad Gita today. Same thing happens with AI. Your ability to ask the right questions to it will actually determine your future. For example, I don't know how ChatGPT works, right? The first thing I'll do it, I'll ask it, right? Hey, ChatGPT, how do you work? Can you explain to me? Okay, explain to me again, right? So that habit of prompting AI and learning from it so that you improve upon as you progress along is the most important skill, not a specific subject, because specific subjects and everything will come and go, but your ability to grasp concepts will stay constant for you forever. Hey Arnav, you there?
Yes, yes. So thank you so much, Navedya, for taking out the time to share such valuable and actionable insights with our students and with me as well. And to everybody who joined us today, the key takeaway I would say is very, very simple. It's not about how much AI you know, it's actually about what you can build and demonstrate. And
Awesome.
we encourage all of you to apply what you have learned today, build something, document it, and use it to strengthen your portfolio. We'll also be sharing the session recording with you all shortly over the Naukri Campus Expert Speak session page. Nivedha, I would request you to please share your LinkedIn handle because everybody wants to reach out to you. So it would be great if you could share your LinkedIn handle or just share a scan code.
Yeah, 100%. So here's my LinkedIn link. Please do, if you wish to connect, I would be more than happy to connect with you. uh, One thing I want to call out again: go build it, guys. This is 2026. Don't do that. Like what your grandfathers will do. Do what future folks are proud about. Hey, I mean, hey, this guy was a stud. Create something. Studs create things, right? Become the guy who is known for building things, right? Don't be a debater sitting around and just like contemplating on things.
Completely, Navedit. So, thank you once again, everyone, for joining us today. And thank you, Navedya, for being such a great mentor to the students. And have a great evening, everyone.
Sure,
Thank
sure.
you.
Thank you so much.